Okay, here goes. Alright, first of all, I need to go get some of these accessories.
Okay, let's get looking.
I've got the map handy if we need to look up anything.
Alright. A lot of the same monsters as before, except there's also a Zwardar. Oh shoot. Anyway, be right back. If I remember correctly, these guys cannot be staggered at all. So I'm just gonna have to run right into you.
Oh, chest.
Watch out! This is a.
Oh, it's a Tomartarian. Damn. Boom. I have to steal a crit with an S-Craft, don't I? It's pretty powerful.
Time to stop.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, strong monsters always disappear in a burst of light like that. Regular ones don't.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Silver earring. Seriously, I need to make the enemy scanning system less intrusive like that. Alright, then we get the squirrel too.
Let's move. Alright.
Might as well use motivate to slowly get his CP back up.
Sure thing.
Oh, got it scanned.
I'm up.
Golden sphere. Alright. I should probably restore his EP back in town first.
Here I go.
Damn it, it's not like me to neglect things like these. Seriously, I'm really out of it lately.
Second form.
I'm doing just as bad as all the people I criticize for not being prepared enough.
Crazy.
I'm becoming a Leroy Jenkins type of player. I need to get back to town, or I'm gonna die a horrible death. Alright, I don't think I've ever fought this crop muncher before. Gotcha!
Now's our chance. My turn.
These things are the most generic of all enemies. Now!
Gotcha.
I'm up.
Alright, analyze before you get killed by poison.
Here I go. That's that. Let's keep
that.
moving.
I really hope I have enough healing items. If not, I'm just gonna have to break boxes until I do. It's locked. We should focus on figuring out that map for now. Okay, first of all, let's see, I can go to the farmhouse. Tira Balm, yes. Do I get an egg from any of you? No. I guess that's only in the first trilogy. It's December. Why do we have to be out working? You think we'd at least take a break during winter? I can't let Term see me slacking off though, so I guess I'll stick with it. I can't swing my sword outside this fence, huh? Oh, yeah, the moment I try to go in, I just sheath the sword. Can't slice these chickens to pieces. Huh? It's not often we see travelers around here. There's nothing really special here, but feel free to make yourselves at home. Actually, hold on, since you came all the way out here, how about I give you this? Gambler Jack 2 Whoa, there's a sequel! I did not expect this. Are you sure we can have this? Sure, I already read it. Should probably mention it's a sequel to another book that came out a while back, actually. They're selling the reprints in stores as well. Deals with some risky themes to say the least, so there was actually a band selling it for a while. If you got a copy, does this mean it's no longer banned? Uh-huh, it was lifted not that long ago. I just wish the government would focus on more stupid restrictions like that than making it hard to sell our crops. But hey, it's a pretty interesting read if you're willing to give it a shot. I just might, thanks. Whew, I thought you were soldiers for a minute. I don't like them. They're really scary. We're situated near a patrol route, so the soldiers tend to come here often. My family's living in a constant state of fear thanks to that. While I wouldn't go as far to ask them to stay away from us, I would appreciate if they could be less threatening. This whole situation really kind of reminds me of Mel with Chaos. We have to think ideals for how bountiful this year's harvest was, especially. Looks like we won't need to worry about our financial stability for a while yet. Almost time to get started on the winter batch too, so it's back to work for me. Yes, Duke Cayenne is obviously Richard Hawk. And maybe he'll try to nuke Erebonia once things don't go his way. Yes, that will clearly happen. Okay, can destroy these boxes too. Let's see. Space Sepet. Maybe I should just go in and out until I get enough items. Okay, there seems to be something going on over here.
Probably fish here.
Ah, fishing. Yes. Should be on this bridge somewhere.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Why is it always a specific spot? Ah. Be right back. Okay. That chest is actually important. Huh? Old key. Here we go. I can't believe it. That message actually pointed us to a key. I figured this was a spot. First off, the one who takes the queen referred to the bishop in position to take the queen. The location of the bishop symbol on the map corresponds to right here. As you see, we're on the right track. The only question is, where's the lock for his key? It's the key to the king, but it doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in the chest. King lurks within his fortress. Take him and your path shall be clear. More chest shenanigans, huh? It's not much different from the riddle we just solved. Considering this is a fairly linear path, this puzzle wasn't really that super tricky, was it? Yep, don't see why it would be. Our goal this time is to take the king. All we have to do is figure out which piece of the map can accomplish that. What we do is checkmate for our mysterious friend. The rook can only go up and down, which means it can hit the king. Time to get our heads in the game. The king is being guarded by another crop muncher though. Be right back. Alright. Into here we go. Safe to say that this is where that message was pointing to? Yeah, this has to be it. It's locked. Okay, let's try out that key we just found. Rean unlocked the door using the old key. Bingo! That was easy. I'm betting the one responsible for the riddles is inside. There's someone inside at any rate. It's gotta be either Machias or his chess club buddies. I have my suspicions on who it is, though. Ready to go in now? It could be all of them, too. Who knows?
There you are.
That is Machias.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
I knew it.
He has a radio set up, too. Is he writing a resistance?
Machias!
Alright, some long-range attacks.
I knew you'd be able to solve my riddle.
Unfortunately, Machias is a bit on the slow side, but he does have pretty good defenses
If anyone could.
for a long ranger.
You look well, Rean.
What's with that armband, though? Is that his resistance
Whoa,
group's
Rean.
emblem?
Take it easy there.
I'm just so glad you're all right.
Hopefully, if he's in the resistance group, maybe there's other classmates there too. We can finally get the party filled up.
When we parted that day, I honestly thought I would never get to see you again.
Come on, Rean. You haven't changed a bit. None of us had any intention of losing our lives in that battle. You knew that was true too, right? That's why you're here now, trying to find us.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I'm surprised Crow decided to spare them.
Honestly,
I guess he couldn't bring it
wasn't sure if you were trying to hug me
I guess he couldn't
or
bring
get
himself
me
to
first.
actually kill his old classmates, even if they are on opposing sides. After all, those Arcus links are indicative of what he really feels.
but I couldn't be more happy to see you again. Thanks.
So I'm sure he's still
for giving up on us.
beat them up so bad they lost other levels and accessories and other goodies.
I think the tearful reunion's gone on long enough now.
Celine? Still a talking cat, I see. And I think I remember you. You're a bracer, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that's right. They've been helping me out for quite a while now.
Good memory. We never really talked much when we met on the Courageous, did we? Name's Toval. Toval Rondinor. Mind filling us in on what you've been up to all this time? We'll tell you about what's been happening on our end, too.
Well, you of course know everything up till you flew off aboard Valimar last month. No sooner had you left did we receive some very unexpected help. From none other than the Courageous. The Courageous, huh? Was Viscount Arcade on board? Yeah. We're dead set on fighting the Azure Knight no matter what the consequences. If doing so at our deaths, I think we're ready to accept that. Before we could even make the choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice up from above. You know, if we had waited a bit longer, maybe we could have escaped on there too, and if Valimar could fit on the ship, we could just put him on there and take him with us, and we could have recovered in a safer location. Shoot! We didn't even make that choice. We suddenly heard a booming voice up from above. Shouted, "Now is not your time to fall with honor in battle, not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." It was the voice of none other than Viscount Arcade. Of course he sounds that epic all the time. That does sound like him. Yeah, that does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the Courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Azure Knight. And splitting into 3 groups, we fled from Trista as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the Courageous after that? I'm afraid not. It flew off with the Knight in pursuit. I haven't seen or heard from it since. I hope everyone on board is still alright. We're talking about the Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Azure Knight. Probably. So you escaped to Celdic? Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. Not sure how the others were split up though. Really? They're here too? Well, they're out at the moment, but yes. The market manager and Celdic proposed we use this windmill as a hideout, so we've been staying here the past month. It's been long enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around, as well as try to find the information that would lead us to you. Well, you found me. Sounds like you three have been busy. Look who's talking. I can't imagine going through what you did, and then seeing your sister and Princess Alphen taken from you like that. None of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Machias. I appreciate it. So you were the one who made up those riddles, huh? That was not a very... You should have hidden the key in a better location. That thing was pretty much right on the side of the road. Anyone could have found it. And then... And there's no other locked doors other than the one in the windmill. They would have found you really quickly, dude. Was the kid selling us the newspaper in on it? You're correct on both counts. We received a report from a reliable source in town that someone spotted resembling Rean has been spotted. I could have chosen a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't the Family Beast influence rubbing off on you? Okay, let's probably more definitely should have chosen a simpler method. But regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee you're safe. They'll be as overjoyed as I was once they find out. Do you know where they went? Yeah, they're out trying to find a way to head farther east along the border with Crossbell. I want to go to what remains of Guerrilla Fortress. Guerrilla Fortress? Oh yeah, Margot did say there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over in that area. Yeah, they're using the proving ground near where the fortress used to be as a base at the moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Craig's division is stationed there. The 4th Armored Division? Well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You're trying to get in contact with them, right? And precisely, we believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. And while they're out, I'm staying here and providing backup while acting as a liaison. It shouldn't be long before they give their next periodic update. We can apprise them on the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it. I guess we'll have some free time until then. Do you know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area and see if there's any info I can pick up. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to Celdic. What? He's level 48. Not too far behind me, but seriously, wait a minute, if you guys didn't actually fight Crow, then how the hell do you get de-leveled? Maybe someone else hit them in the nads. That's the only explanation I can think of. Well, at least he still has burst drive, but unless I cast Impassion, it'll be hard to use it on him. Use it with him, yeah. Better give him some of my spares. What does Iron come with? Neil Shot and Crest by default. At least it came with a hit 1 by default as well. I need to upgrade his slots though. His EP is super low. Even Rean isn't this low. Really want a basic chrono drive would also help. No, action 1. He's super slow. Alright. Architects. Wait a minute. What's going on? I was higher than Link level 2 last time. So that's not right. Did all our Link levels get reset or something? I know I didn't do all your buying events, but I'm sure I got everyone at least level 4. This makes no sense. They didn't save our bonding. They didn't save all of our bonding points. No, that's terrible. I mean, at least we get finishing blow, but still. He has the lowest attack too. Good defense growth, but not as good as Tobal. Yeah, I think you got kind of screwed over in terms of stats, Machias. His main advantage is his ability to use burst drive. I have to go back to Celdic now.
It's good to be able to travel with you like this again.
Right! Yeah. I've missed you, Machias.
Take this!
Whoa, you chopped both down.
Eat that! Ha!
My shooting speed is still about the same though.
Ha!
Haha, long range. Guaranteed long range too.
Let's get him!
Okay, what happens if I try to head back here? Oh, I can go to East Celdic too. But I have to, in order to do the quest here, I have to go back to Celdic anyway, so I might as well.
Eat that! Ha!
I could use this part to just farm items, couldn't I?
Eat that!
Okay, once I'm there, they want me to go into Otto's house. Well, we've made it back to town, but the hard part starts here. We have to be very careful not to be noticed. Maybe you should take off that armband of yours. Wow, I'm surprised how different you look without your glasses. No one seems especially suspicious of us when we're walking around, but I guess you can't be too careful. And what about Rean? Maybe he should put on Machias' glasses. As the Imperial Governor's son, I'm going to be higher up on the wanted list than most. And key reformist figures are being arrested one after another. There's really no such thing as being too cautious in this situation. Weird that taking off your glasses can make you look that different though. They're just glasses. Eyes are one of the most distinguishing human features. Using glasses to your advantage is a solid plan. How's your vision though? Less than ideal. Well, we'll warn you if you're about to walk into any lampposts. Okay, let's have a look around town. Actually, I was probably back by now. How about we go pay him a visit? That sounds like a good idea. I want to let him know we were able to reunite too. Whatever, let's just hurry it up. What if some of our old allies from the first game end up betraying us or something? What happens then? Seriously, Tobal has really OP stats. He has decent attack and really high ATS and speed. His only weakness is that he needs a way to buff his ATS in order to make the most use of his S-craft, but once Eustace joins the party, that'll be easy. I wonder if I should put an attachment on Rean to make him look less suspicious. Square glasses. Okay, now Rean looks different. That should be better. I can't put... Oh, they won't let me put on the same type of... same type of glasses, huh? Device that lets you cancel out... Okay, now I look totally different. Yes. I wonder if I should put in his Chuny outfit too. Yes. Impressionable younger years. Wearing it will not unleash the dark powers within you.
Ready to go. Here I go.
I'm totally not suspicious. I'm just your average Chuny. That's it. Yeah. Clearly they will not suspect a thing. That market manager is a nuisance. He certainly seems to have an issue with us considering the number of times he's come by to make an appeal. Don't let him give you any ideas. We're the ones protecting you from the Imperial Army, not him. This is almost time to go on patrol. How did I end up with this job? But I thought there's always a chance I'll get to make a name for myself by finding those Class 7 kids. There's no way any of them would be in Celdic. Hey, spare a thought for me. I'm stuck with requisitioning goods from commoners. We're in the midst of the war. I wanted to be out there on the battlefield making a name for myself. No going to the station, huh? If only... Hey, you two. Don't mess this up now, you hear? Doing business in Heimdallr is tough enough as it is. The last thing I need is you screwing up and making things even worse for me. No worries, I'm well aware. See you next month, old man. See you then. Otto! Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to see you again. Is your business all taken care of now? Well, if it isn't young Rean. I'm pleased not much has changed with you. I'm relieved to see you successfully met with Machias, too. We haven't seen you since April, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. Machias told us that they were able to hide out here thanks to your help, too. Indeed, it's all thanks to you and the townsfolk. You don't know how much you've helped me. Oh, think nothing of it. I say it was more due to your resolve that things worked out so well. I have to say, I certainly wasn't expecting to see Tovol with you. I know it hasn't been that long since my last visit, but I couldn't keep myself away. Oh wait, you mind if we swap info since we're all here? How could such an awful thing happen in Ymir? I thought such things were bad in Celdic, but by the sound of it, we're getting off relatively easy. It helps that Corellia has become the main war zone at this point. Of course, that just means things are horrible for everyone over there rather than here. Rumor is that the Noble Alliance is dominating the war, but the Imperial Army has been holding their ground. Word also has it that the soldiers at Twin Dragon's Bridge have yet to successfully penetrate their alliance defense. You probably should expect as much when you're talking about one of the Imperial Army's strongest divisions. We could definitely do with more info on what's going on over there, but I guess we'll have to wait for others to call. Yeah, we'll have to find something else to do until then. Oh, I know. Is there anything we can do to help out around here? We'd like to repay both you and the townsfolk for all you've done. Now sounds like the perfect chance. Give us some quests then so I can get some AP. I don't think I've gotten any... Yeah, they haven't given me any quests, even the prologue. That's a good plan. There are some matters I'd like assistance with. I can list off some things if you're willing to help. Please. 2 requests. Herbal remedies required. Term short. 2,000 Mira. Oh, I get money this time. Visit me at the church. Much no more. Crop muncher. Munching crops. I'd like to request a speedy extermination for the sake of farmers everywhere. I think we can handle these just fine personally. Yeah, let's do what we can to make life easier for everyone. By making life harder for yourselves? I'll back you guys up if you need it. It's very kind of you to help us out like this. Also, remember to watch yourselves. I dread to think of what would happen if the provincial army realized who you are. I feel kind of bad now. It's normally up to bracers to handle requests like that, but no need to feel bad. We wanted to help. And every game is so bracer like that. You think? He's right. Helping one another out is the best way to move forward. I think the only game that wasn't bracer like was the third. There was no real questing going on at all. Of course, that time Kevin, a non-bracer, was the main character. Thanks a bunch. I guess there's a reason you guys managed to survive Sarah's field studies, huh? Well, we certainly have some experience under our belt thanks to them. Can I just say I'm not a fan of how willing you are to take on even more work? You're probably gonna have to get used to that sooner or later. That aside, Sarah would probably be pleased knowing how hard you're all working right now. Well, if you're going to be doing the work, how will I absorb you doing it on behalf of the guild? You can do that? What exactly does that entail? Nothing special really, it's just how we do things. Keeping tabs on everything you've done will mean I can hand a nice big report over to Sarah as well. I see. Think of it as extreme extra credit. Again. Can't see any reason to turn you down. Now view quest tab. The story will only progress when I complete the required ones. Reporting the completion of quests allows you to receive mirror as a reward. Not your reported completed quest will automatically be reported at the end of enacting the story. Oh good, auto-reporting. Nice. Simply completing the quest is not enough. Once the quest is reported at your leisure or the end of act, you will receive the reward. Having your work overlooked by TLoH is a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. Probably better off forgetting the ranks we got from the academy. It's back to basics for us. Yeah, it's always back to basics. No! I'm a bad student again! Well, I was always a bad student, but still. Well, in real life at least. Academic points can be earned through completing quests and making appropriate decisions over the course of the story. Student rank will go up should you reach specific AP goals rewarding you with special items. Make good decisions. Yeah, AP conditionals all over the place. 15 ranks. What's up, Machias? You sure should be hanging around town? We should be fine for now. Thanks for relaying that message. Everything worked out thanks to you. Yeah, I owe you some thanks too. Meeting up with everyone would have been a lot harder without your help. No, that's cool. I even got some spare change from Motto for it. You're one sly kid, that's for sure. Just try and keep stuff like that to a minimum, alright? Nothing new. No need for extra copies of the same book. I can go to West Celdic now. I'm gonna go to church right now. Alright. Go and talk to Rosine. Here. Oh shoot, there's an update for Ryzen Master. I don't really use that program much, but I might need it in case there's a program that just needs that little push. Oh, I see your search for fruit. And also, if Process Lasso fails a game that only gaming mode can handle, that'll also help. And make ideas for that. I'm sorry I kept you and Becky in the dark for so long. I was worried you might have gotten hurt if the army found out you'd been in contact with us. Oh please, you needn't apologize. I can't exactly complain about you trying to keep us safe, can I? I'm so happy for all of you. Here, take some of these to celebrate. Tear bomb times 3. Ooh, church medicine. Wait, are you trying to tell us something here? Hey, not at all. I just thought it'd be a good idea to start studying medicine while I'm here helping out. I made those myself, in fact. I hope it'll be helpful. Trust me, they will. Thanks. Something so angelic about her smile. I don't think I'll ever get tired of looking at it. Probably should have kept that thought to yourself there, lover boy. Wait, what? He was actually... He actually whispered that. Huh. Studying medicine. Okay, I've returned to East Celdic Highway 2 in order to get some more treasures and take out that one quest monster. Let's see, going that way... Yeah, it's guarded by Swordar. I don't really want to deal with that right now. Let's keep going this way. Keep looking for some goodies. Okay, that's kind of weird. It's... what?
Now's our chance.
That was awkward.
My turn. Now.
Yeah.
Mine.
Just spam normal attack because it's pretty weak and alone.
It's my turn.
Machias is not really good for normal physical attacks at all.
Eat that. Take this.
I can probably use his final craft, that burst drive thing, but that's about it. His needle shoot. Maybe if is there any decent AOE I can give to him? Probably have him use support arts or something. Next up, there's a mute past that wolf. That big bad wolf. Be right back. Alright, let's get...
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Mute. Well, I think the next... If I remember correctly, Giant Crop Muncher can cast magic, so maybe I'm better off putting mute onto him. Yeah, let's give him a chance to... Alright, the boss should be up ahead. I'm gonna prepare first, be right back. Okay, let's give this a shot again. This I have to equip... As you might, I didn't remember this from the first game, but you can. These guys will actually be able to inflict blind on you via sand attack.
Eat that. Ha! Ha!
Oh, I'll never be able to sneak up on them. Shoot.
Stay sharp, guys.
They can hit me from all the way over here?
My turn.
That's freaking insane.
Let's do this!
Alright,
Boom.
Ready to go.
Anyways, Fortuna.
Just activate. Right.
Compassion. I switched back to the default sub because the left stick was also triggering some weird shortcut to the notebook, and it was kind of interfering whenever I tried to run away from enemies. Come closer. Ow.
Sure thing.
No, can I get my ATS up one more time? Yes, I'll do that and then use Toval's S-Craft.
Here you go.
Yes, now your S-Craft is supercharged.
Time to stop holding back. This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm.
Boom!
Here I go.
How? See, very resistant to AT delay. Arc slash.
Leave this to me.
First drive.
Time barrier. Break. Let's move. Burn to ash.
Burn to ash.
Fall. Now.
Alright.
Here you go.
Okay, everyone's sped up now. Don't lose arts, please. Oh no, he's eating! Ah!
I'm up.
That's not good. Okay. Heat wave.
Here you go.
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Let's do this! Strength up. Haha!
I'm up. Here I go.
Overdrive! My ATS is still up as well, but it might be better for me to just use a craft or something. Now!
All right, let's get him.
Understood.
Ha! Ha!
Here I go.
Okay. Flame impact.
Burn to ash. Fall. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
Ha!
Ready to go.
Dizzying blow. Now.
Got you. Leave this to me. Time barrier. Break.
Ha!
Let's move. All right, let's do this. All right.
Leave it to me.
Do to me.
Sure thing.
Very high, very high chance of breaking it now. Yes.
Now.
Got you.
Ha! Ow.
Let's move.
Okay, flare impact.
Burn to ash.
It should break fairly easily from this.
Now. Now's our chance.
Oh yeah, it's fainted too. This will deal a lot of damage. Please tell me I got Scouter for it. I thought I did pretty well on this boss. Yes, I did.
You nailed
Excellent.
it, Rean.
Thanks. That was all you.
Yes. Got Scouter. Haha. And I managed to use Overdrive fairly effectively if I say so myself. Whew, there we go. Good job. Now we just have to report back to the market manager. Should we head back now, Rean? Report later. There's no need to do it right away. I might want to break some boxes here and there. I still get hard getting used to the default controls. I really the left and right stick are really hard to use as buttons in my opinion because you're also using them for movement. Ugh. Alright, be right back. Alright, killed it for you. That giant crop muncher. Oh, I see you've taken care of that monster for me. You have my links. Here's the reward too. Detection. Thank you very much. We'll make good use of it. What? Does detection come with any bonuses? ATS plus 10. So I could use it in place of mind if I wanted to. Oh, hello there. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? The market manager mentioned that the church has been lacking in medicinal herbs lately. We'd like to see if we can help out in any way. Really? That's very kind of you all. Now that I look at you all closely, I could swear we've met before. No, I must be imagining things. My apologies. Regardless, I would very much like to take you up on your offer. Yes, of course. What kind of herbs are you looking for exactly? They're called healing herbs. While not exactly rare, I've been burning through my supplies of late. Obtaining even just one would be a great help. Healing herb, got it. Where have I heard that name before? We'll do what we can to find some for you. I'd say the Grand Market's as good a place as any to start a search. That's true. With so many stores, there's bound to be one that has it in stock. Thank you very much. I'll await your return. Alright. Just... so weird having the left stick be turned to a turbo button. Alright, there's supposed to be someone I can talk to in the market for this. Welcome. You looking for something in particular? You wouldn't happen to have any healing herbs, would you? We're all out, unfortunately. They're sold out, but we were told they're fairly common. Under normal circumstances, yes, but the demand for them has increased dramatically due to the war. The same applies to most other medicinal herbs too, seeing as how the trains aren't running as usual. In fact, it's become such an issue that I'm struggling to maintain a proper schedule for this store. Oh wow, I hadn't realized the situation was that bad. This complicates things. We'll really be giving up now, don't you think? Healing herbs used to be standard household items, right? So the fact that they aren't uncommon means they might grow somewhere nearby. We happen to know where they might be found, sir? Well, I could have sworn they grew somewhere not too far from here. Well, I remember. It was Lunaria Nature Park. They don't exactly grow in large quantities, so... That is close, and convenient at that. Talk about a coincidence. It's been closed down temporarily due to the war. Maybe the park manager can help you out. Johnson's his name. I saw him leave town not too long ago, so he may already be at the park. Really? Guess he left not long after we met him. Understood. We'll check out the park. Thank you for your time. We trucking back to Lunaria now? And let's head over to the Western Highway exit. Right. Johnson, listen! I'll cut you down where you stand. Okay, just kidding. Oh, hey there. Come to pay me a visit? Hello, Johnson. Actually, we came to ask you a question. Rean asked Johnson if he had any idea where they could find a healing herb. A healing herb, huh? Yeah, I've seen those in the park before. This isn't really their season, so I can't see there being too many, but you should be able to find a few. I'll show you where to look. I show you where to look, but the monsters in there are more dangerous than usual. Sorry I can't be more helpful. Oh, not at all. You've been more than helpful enough already. We're used to handling monsters, so we should be able to take it from here. Yeah, you definitely look like you know what you're doing. Anyway, they grow in shade around the areas with lots of nutrients in the soil. Focus your search around the tree roots. Thanks, we'll get right to that. Fortunately, it's right in the first screen, so it shouldn't be take too long to get to. Healing herb. There we go, finally found one. Definitely smells like something with medicinal properties, that's for sure. Pretty sure we've come across this herb before, haven't we? Oh, that's it. It's when we were here helping Eustace's uncle. His mother used in a recipe of hers. That brings back memories. Or bad ones, of course. The less I have to think about that pompous fool, the better. No need to hide it. We know you're just as worried about Prince Charming as Rean is. No, I'm not. So I knock it off. We need to get a move on. You want to go straight back to hand it over, Rean? Return. Yeah, let's head back. Don't want to keep our Zerbal waiting too long. Let's go then. Welcome back. Were you able to find an herb for me? I'm happy to say we did. Goodness, this seems as fresh as it is potent. You have my thanks. I'm glad we could help. I hope it will be helpful in your work caring for all those affected by this war. You really are some upstanding youngsters. Oh yes, here, please take these. Zero bomb times 2, celestial bomb times 2. You may meet with difficult times, always remember that Ideals is with you. The goddess rewards those who persevere in the face of great adversity. Persevere. Alright. I wish you all luck in the future. Thank you, Father. He's right, we still have a lot of work ahead of us. That we do. Speaking of which, I think it's probably about time we were heading back. Oh, to hear Elliot and Fee's report? Good point. Okay, back to the windmill for us. Alright, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe.